you have not learned. Sister, come over here for a second. Let me talk to you for a second. Let me holler at you. I want to talk to you. You know, can I tell you something? Come right here. Come right here for a second. You come right through there. Walk right in. Walk right in. I want to share something, right? In this society, can I ask you a couple questions? In this society, right? By the way, you have a very lovely complexion. Your complexion is the complexion of the Israelites.
That's right. That's right.
I want to show you that dark brown skin is to be honored and celebrated. And a lot of times, this society wants us to think that lighter is better, but contrary, sister, being dark is very, very, very powerful. And I want to share it to you. There's a man, if you turn this around, I want you to open this up, sweetheart. I want you to look at this man right there. Do you know who that man was, sister? Who is that man? God's son, Jesus the Christ. This right here. What Daniel wrote about him. I'm gonna show you what he wrote about him, all right? So, let me just share this with you. Can you stick around for about a minute and a half? Before you, a lot of you young girls say you're in such a hurry. It's time to slow down, sweetheart. Okay?
I am, but I can slow down.
Very good. Slow down, all right? You all right? Read. Give me Daniel chapter 10 and hold that. You got it. Read.
The book of Daniel.
By the way, I want to say something. Me personally, as a man who's old enough to be a father, I think your real, dark, brown, black hair is much more beautiful than the dye you're trying to elicit. I also think your skin is one of the most beautiful things on the planet Earth. And I don't care what nobody tells you. And I also got some things to share with you that can help you get right with God. Because there's too many men in this society that are giving you negative attention, and that's not good. That's not good, sweetheart. Read.
Daniel chapter 10 and verse 6. His body also was like the beryl.
So this is talking about the Messiah. Daniel was a black man back in Babylon. He got a vision about Jesus Christ. And I want to show you, if you look over here, that's the image we're referring to. So if you want, sweetheart, if you want to get a visual, I want you to look right here. And you're in a safe place right now. Because unlike a lot of black men, what they want to do is just look at the black women and exploit their body. When if more black men would look at like daughters, like, you're like a daughter to me, right? So one of the first things I would say to you is, hey, sweetheart, next time, right, you got to cover up a little bit more. You got to cover up a little bit more. Beautiful. But do you understand the difference? A father protects his daughter. Brothers who have ill intentions, who are wicked as hell, are trying to see more of what you got. We want you to be covered up, right? So listen to this.
Daniel chapter 10 and verse 6. His body also was like the beryl.
His body was also like the beryl, right?
And his face as the appearance of lightning.
So his face was as the appearance of lightning. This is talking about Jesus, sister. Read on.
And his eyes as lamps of fire.
And his eyes was lamps of fire. Watch this. Read on.
And his arms and his feet like in color to polished brass.
So Jesus Christ, his arms and feet were like to color to polished brass. Now, let's go to Revelation 1. I'm going to show you that polished brass was very, very, very dark. Because when you read the Bible, sister, you're going to find that the men of the Bible looked and had your complexion. But society, through white colonialism and white power structures, taught black women that they should have blonde hair, that they should not be proud of their broad noses, their full lips, their dark chocolate skin. Society's taught you all that, and that's wrong. It is a lie. You're right. Right. But where you going, sis? All right, read.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So Christ's head and his hairs were white like wool. Read on.
As white as snow.
Christ had a fully white head hair, and his beard was white as well. Read on.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Did you remember before in Daniel? Don't worry about these other brothers out here. Their intentions are not right. Read it again.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Sorry, Joel. His head and his hairs were white like wool. He's talking about the same vision that Daniel saw. Now he's going to describe it. And I'm going to tell you why I'm telling you this is important. Read.
as white as snow,
Come on.
and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Daniel said the same thing, sister. What's your name, sis? Say it. Jada. All right, Jada. I got you. Read.
And his feet like unto fine birds,
Now there goes that brass, polished brass that Daniel talked about. Read on.
as if they burned in a furnace.
So what we have to understand is Jesus Christ looked like he had skin of what? Read that last part again.
And his feet like unto fine birds.
So the feet brass is, what does brass look like, sis? In general, brass is a type of brownish metal. Some might say goldish brown. That's what it looks like. Read on.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So sister, I want you to understand 2 + 2 = 4. If you have something that's a brownish color and you burn it in the furnace, what does it come out looking like? Like you? Dark brown, right? And you know what? That's what the Israelites look like.
That's right.
So now that you know that this is what Jesus looked like. Now Jesus' message to you and me was this. Give me St. John 14 verse 15. If we love Jesus and we love God, because you look like Jesus. So now we need to know what God's people need to do. So I'm gonna show you what I want you to take with you. Listen to me. I want you to take it with you. Because these niggas out here is wicked as I'm telling you right now. They a bunch of damn no good, wicked ass, I'm telling you. And the things I'm going to teach you are going to protect you, sweetheart. If you apply them, they will protect you. Read.
This is the book of John, chapter 4, 14 and verse 15. If you love me, keep my commandments.
So if you love God, you got to keep the commandments. Give me Titus chapter 2. I'm going to show you something, sweetheart. Listen to me. And that's good you have things to cover up with, right? Hold that. Give me Deuteronomy 20 verse 5. So the same way I'm telling you that these men should not be looking at you like that, is the same way I'm telling you your skin is beautiful. And so I'm telling you that you are an Israelite. You got to keep the commandments.
Right.
I'm about to share something with you that your mother should have taught you. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5.
This is, sweetheart, Jada, right? Jada, this is what we need you to do. God needs you to do this, and this is not an attack on Jada. So we're going to take Jada's ego for 1 second. We're going to put Jada's ego over there. And we're going to put that cigarette. You can step on it. That's the befitting place for that. You don't need... Why would a princess put a cancer stick up to her lips? That's a royal move? It's life. Oh. Okay. Well, God can tell you that. Read.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So one of the laws of God, Jada, again, just for a moment, is that a woman is not supposed to wear things pertaining to a man. Now, our mothers did not teach our daughters that. So what you have to do, Jada, from this point forward, you need to wear a dress, sweetheart. And a dress needs to, it's okay. Easy access. Easy access to what? But why would you do that? Read it again. Read the law again.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5.
But you're honest, and I appreciate that. You said you dress like a boy. So you know that a girl's supposed to dress one way, and a boy's supposed to dress another.
Like if you wear a dress, that's easy access.
Easy access to what? So wait, but you think that...
I can wear a dress, it's gonna fly up. You're gonna see everything.
That's not true. All of our wives wear dresses, and they never fly up.
That's right.
You want to know why? Well, they wear dresses down to their ankles, and there's many styles of dresses that don't blow up at all, sister, at all. Read it again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Read on.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
And this is not said out of maliciousness or hatred at all. First thing I told you, your skin is a beautiful complexion. So what I'm saying to you, sis, is that the world that you was raised in taught you that girls can dress like boys. And what God is saying to you is, I understand you learned that. Because maybe in these streets out here, you need to be able to feel like you're going to protect yourself. Maybe wearing a dress would make you feel vulnerable. That's what I'm getting from you, right? But what we're saying is that God has a power when you keep his commandments that he will protect you from evil men, is what we're saying to you.
That's right.
Read it again. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard for you to understand what we might be saying. Because most men is trying to get you to take your clothes off. We want you to put clothes on. We want you to stop smoking. We want you to wear your real hair color. That is what the men of God say. Well, read it again.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So the woman is not supposed to wear what pertains to a man. So God said that, not us, sis. So you got to repent of that. You got to stop wearing pants. Stop wearing things that boys tell you to wear. Give me the temple. 1 Corinthians chapter 3. Another thing, sister, what we have to do is we have to stop and protect our lungs, protect our body, protect ourselves. And by smoking cigarettes, by drinking liquor, you're not protecting your temple at all. So I'm going to read these 2 laws, and I hope it sticks with you. All we can do is tell you the truth. That's it. You're going to do what you're going to do. But there's a judgment if you carry on. Read.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3 and verse 16.
16, thank you.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
So sis, I understand why young women like yourself smoke cigarettes. I understand why. You mentioned stress. You mentioned life happens. You mentioned that, hey, it's my life. And the way a lot of black women and black men deal with stress is with drugs, cigarette, and alcohol. We understand that. A lot of us have been there. Read it again. All we could do is share the laws to you. Now, if you don't bow down to what God's saying, you're going to have to face him one day. Read it again.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
God says that the Israelites, we are the temple of God. So your body is a temple, because there's no longer a temple, sister. Your body is a temple. And I know you heard it before, but we're going to say it again. Read it again.
Know ye not that you are the temple, that ye are the temple of God?
You know what's funny? Sis, we see you as a princess. And a princess don't look right putting a damn cigarette in her mouth.
Right.
It don't even look natural. It don't look right at all.
That's right.
You could tell the brother on the phone, we're telling like a daughter, stop smoking cigarettes.
I thought God had to judge people though.
Oh, no, you can judge. Yes, you can. 1 Corinthians chapter 2. Yes, you can judge. Because the judgment is we want you to stop. We want black people to stop committing adultery. We want, yes, but you know what? We can warn you, and if you don't take heed, that's your problem. We can warn you not to smoke cigarettes. We can warn you not to lie. Warn you not to dress like a boy. Warn you not to commit adultery and fornication. That we can and we will do. Read.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 2, verse 15.
Because we can judge. Sis, you made a statement. You said we can't judge. That's not true. Read.
But he that is spiritual judges all things.
So, sister,
God wants you to come at you.
hold on. That's a lie. That's nowhere in the Bible. That's a bold-faced lie. That is a lie. That is a lie, sister. No, they can't. You can't be a homosexual. You can't be a homo in the church.
You can't stop nobody from being gay.
Well, God says they're going to be judged. So, you know what? Read it again.
But he,
Lies, Christian lies. You're speaking a lie, a damn lie. Read it again.
1 Corinthians, chapter 2, and verse 15. But he that is spiritual judges all things.
So we can judge. Black women should not be smoking cigarettes. Black women should not be dressing like men. Black women, we can judge our people with the laws of God. We can't condemn you, but we can judge you. It is not okay to cheat on your wife. It is not okay to lie. It is not okay to carjack. It is not okay to commit abortion. It is not okay for a man to lay with a man. It's not okay for lesbianism. That's not okay with God.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. Iuic has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. Iuic, we deliver the truth.